Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bug, goddammit. Hey, man, listen, bro. We finna get into it, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all today. Be yapping.
Oh, some people do like to spend their days off going to a freak off, getting their back blown by one or multiple different people, but that's their free will, right? And just imagine that I like to spend my time going to a freak off on my day off of work. I get on TikTok, click on said video of me attending the freak off, and this is what I see. My coworker. Wow. Oh my God, is that Monique? See you at work later, girl. Oh, you need to mind your damn business, okay? Ain't nobody tell you to comment on that. Now, I don't know how the hell I even got on the freaky frog side of TikTok, but I was over there. I was just a little curious. Now, I ain't never in my life seen no freak off like that.
Now, look, one thing I'm going to say before I let her continue to rock out, bro. I'm not saying I created Freaky Frog, but niggas know. Y'all know people was not saying that. Come on now. People was not saying it. God damn it.
Host, she has some rules, right? She said if you gonna squirt, you need to squirt responsibly. And if y'all using them condoms, y'all need to clean them up, because she gotta be the one to clean it up.
Yeah, don't get all the juice all over my dashboard in my 2005 Ultima green with the leather seats. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's wild.
Also, she said if you get freak nasty, watch that pussy and watch them ding dongs, because we don't want to smell the funk. And I'm pretty sure it was funky up in that motherfucker, because the girl already, she fanning. They ain't even got the fucking yet, and she already.
You know what? That's an interesting thing that she brought up, because, dog, I can't imagine a room full of freaky frogs that it don't stink in there, dog. Man, bro, a whole bunch of freaks, promiscuous people that like to get their rocks off by being watched, people who like to share each other. I know it's stinking now. Smell like spoiled bacon.
Wait, and it's hot up in that motherfucker. And last but not least, don't fuck them if they can't provide you with no test results.
You see, Mary was a very innocent girl. Never once did her cross her mind that she could get stuffed like a goddamn Thanksgiving turkey. Cause all the men folk around her way had tiny meats on them. They all wore tight breeches, and there was quite a bit of space right in the meat spot. Mary never even took a second look. And then in walks Lawrence. You see, Lawrence was a newly freed black fella from the neighboring plantation, and he wore trousers that was 2 sizes too small because he couldn't afford no other ones, see? And Mary couldn't help but notice the front of Lawrence's pants was full than a bitch with what she could only assume was an abundance of goddamn meat. And Lawrence noticed that Mary was looking at his goddamn package. She was in a trance, standing there, drooling on herself with moisture running down her goddamn legs. Lawrence noticed this. He let out a small chuckle, and adjusted his goddamn meat with authority. Thud. The sound of Lawrence's heavy meat slapping off his thigh. You see...
Yo, imagine this being your first time making this man's acquaintance on TikTok, and this is the first impression, bro. Like, this dude is comedic gold. I've been binge watching this dude, dog. This dude funny, for real, bro. Shout out to that boy.
Cooking with Kaya is the reason why I stay the fuck away from women. Women are very jealous.
Oh, yeah,
you gotta pray about that jealousy. Cooking with Kaya did not do anybody nothing but pop it a little bit for pimp and cook her little meals. And TikTok decided to push her videos through. What was the problem? What is the problem? What did she...
I'll tell you what the problem was. I can take your man with this plea. Oh, women, they was mad at that. As if they man was ever going to come across this woman in real life, dog. Come on, bro.
Do that people wanted to go dig up her old videos or whenever she did these videos and expose her and put it on the internet.
What kind of videos?
How y'all sleep at night? Cooking with Kaya is a young girl that's not bothering nobody.
But what the video
I'm
about?
not understanding it. Go cook you some food and clap your cheeks.
They can't cook. That's what you gotta understand, man. They'll mess up boiling water, bro. They can't cook rice. They don't know how to flip an omelet. They can't do nothing in the kitchen, bro. A bunch of useless nothings. I'm joking. A lot of people don't know how to cook, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all, men and women, but it ain't the men with the delusional request out here. It's a lot of you women.
I'm not. Why are we like this? You could sit there and you could have did and say you didn't care for this or whatever she did. But when y'all get to the point where y'all digging up dirt and trying to expose this young girl, these are young girls. We supposed to be setting an example for them. Baby, let them young girls have that shit. They pretty. They got nice bodies. And it's okay to tell another woman, you are beautiful, you smell good, your shoes are cute. We gotta get the jealousy out our heart.
Y'all really do gotta get that jealousy out y'all heart. But man, as she was speaking, I went to X and I typed in cooking with Kaya and leak. Nothing pops up. What are they talking about? I was doing field research for y'all just in case I saw something.
What I'm gonna do is make sure you can't afford to live in my neighborhood.
Don't tell white people.
This is why if a white person sees you in their neighborhood, they're gonna start questioning what the fuck you doing there. Like, do you live here? What do you do for a living? Where do you work? They want to know where you getting money from. And white people don't give a fuck what you do for a living. She pocket checking you. She don't give a fuck what you do for a living.
Real talk, bro.
I would never tell her.
I'll call my neighbor right now and put y'all on some game.
You tell her, she gonna try to figure out who your boss is and try to get you fired. And if you are the owner of the business, she's gonna try to make your business fail.
Facts.
I don't trust these people. What do you do for a living? I don't do shit.
Man, I hope this dude pick up the phone. I'm about to call my neighbor. I hope he answer the phone. Now him man sleep.
Hey, Willie.
What's going on with you, Mr. T? What you say there?
Yeah, everything good. I'm coming from the gym.
Coming from the gym. I know you out there lifting 225 for a good 25 reps.
No, 250.
250?
I'm just joking.
Hey, look, I got a question for you, man. Look, remember when you was telling me you had first moved over there to the street? When you first moved into the neighborhood, you was one of the first blacks, right?
No. He was 2 more before I got here.
2 more, but out of how many whites?
All of them are white.
What happened once y'all started moving in?
After everybody moved in, they moved out.
Okay,
They
gotcha.
got out of here.
They got up out of there, right?
Because my house was 5 years old when I moved here. It was a white couple in my house. And they had to go move to a job in Dallas. That's what they said.
You believe them?
I ended up with this house. Yeah, then, because it was still enough for white here.
Okay. All right.
That's how I ended up with this house.
Okay, look, I got another question for you. Remember, you know that truck, the old truck that you got, right?
Right.
Whenever white people used to see you in that truck, what would they say to you sometimes?
They told me, how did I get that truck?
In other
They
words,
asked me, how did you get that truck?
okay.
It was sunroof and everything, $34,000 truck at that time, back in the day.
And what year that was?
I had 2002, the first year photo came out.
Okay. So they was asking you how you can afford that truck because of what?
They thought about me being black, how did I afford it? How can I afford it?
And how old? And look, just for the record, how old are you?
I ain't but 79. I'll be 80 next year in April.
Okay. All right. And I got one more question for you. Back then, when you first moved to New Orleans, what them police officers would do if they just saw you hanging outside?
They were locked. I got locked up. I was standing there talking to my uncle. They didn't allow you stand on the corner.
All
I
right.
was talking to my mama brother. When I didn't know no better.
And they be trying to tell us that we just be making this stuff up, man.
And they look. They had a wagon to put you in like it was just a wagon with no doors on it. It's a big old truck. You load up in.
A big old paddy wagon. That's what it was.
Yeah, like a bread truck, like a bread truck years ago or something. They'll load you up.
And they didn't do that. And they didn't pick up no white boys.
I didn't see none.
All right.
But you call that lottery and stand on the corner. They
Yeah.
didn't lie there.
Yeah,
Shit.
but you was a hardworking black man, wasn't you? Wasn't no hoodlum.
I know, but that's just the way we were treated.
All right. Well, look.
And them the city boys that wasn't working, they know better. They'll jump the fence and leave half of their pants on the fence. They wasn't working, but I was working. I didn't run. I said, "What the hell I'm running for?" I mean, I ain't did nothing.
All right, this is a Black History lesson for my audience right here. I just want to put people on game so they don't know that we just be. Man, look, let me let you go, man. I'm gonna chop it up with you later.
All right, good to hear from you. Keep the good work up. Keep host alive.
You know that. Take it easy.
All right.
Well, there you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth, man. We don't be making this shit up.
The Department of Education has now come out with the list of degrees that they are saying will no longer be considered professional.
I heard nursing on there.
And this list will take effect July of 2026. Some of the degrees that they said are no longer professional include a physical therapist,
Oh, wow.
an occupational therapist,
What?
advanced nurse practitioner.
Nah, that's just some hating ass shit right there, dog. You know how long you gotta go to school to become a nurse practitioner, and they make good money. Whenever you go like to urgent care, most of the time you probably dealing with a nurse practitioner. Or when you go to Walgreens and get a checkup or whatever, you dealing with a nurse practitioner. Sometimes you go to a doctor and you think it's a doctor and it's not. It's a whole nurse practitioner. That's wild, dog.
Nurse practitioners, a physician assistant, teachers, a speech language pathologist, and there's more. But when I saw this again, I couldn't believe it. Because what does that mean on the back end? On the back end, that means that they are attacking female-dominant fields.
Hey, bro, I gotta call a spade a spade. She ain't learned. Everything with the exception of probably physical therapists was female dominated. And physical therapy could be female dominated, but I've never met a one. Everyone I knew was a man. But also, I'm reading these comments, dog. Somebody said a lot of those careers are also mandated reporters for children at risk. An argument can be made.
That's a major blow right there. And secondly, people that are interested in those specific degrees will have a lesser chance in getting the federal funding that they need to get in those programs.
Oh, shit. That's damn.
And people voted for this.
Wait. So teachers are no longer going to be on that list. So that means if somebody wants to become an educator, they got to foot the bill themselves or rely on scholarships. Ain't no more loans. Boy, that's cold blooded.
It's becoming to the point where y'all did not take Project 2025 serious. And it's sad. Because these people are stripping everything that they can away from the Department of Education. And it's sad. It's really getting on my nerves, and I'm just really getting sick of it. The Department of Education...
Dog, that's down bad right there, dog. Hey, wipe them student loans out then, goddammit. Hell wrong with y'all, man. But everybody in the comments keep saying these are fields where you have to report children crimes and all of that kind of stuff.
If you ever wondered why the back side tooth is always the one that's missing in people, this is why. This side tooth is called the upper premolar, and it's the most common tooth to crack in the mouth. Usually it starts with just a filling, which weakens the tooth, and then you bite into something, and then the tooth cracks in half. Usually the crack will propagate and go deep and cause the tooth to have like what's called a vertical root fracture, and then that will require that the tooth is extracted. And for people who aren't able to do an implant, they usually just have a missing side tooth.
Damn.
If you ever wondered why the back...
Hey, bro, that missing side tooth be changing smiles, man. This nigga making me laugh. Bitch ass nigga won't make me laugh. You trying to see my missing side tooth. I know what type of nigga you will. We're crying. Not the baby crying. Oh, Lord, no. Man, I love babies. They be so cute, dog. I only seen like 3 or 4 ugly ass babies before. The rest of them was gorgeous. Beautiful, goddammit.
I'm pretty sure I'm at the prettiest resort ever in Sedona, and I have to show you. This is our view from breakfast.
Dark skinned brothers
And
looking
now,
at her.
look at this.
I can't do a heartbeat sound. That shit was wag.
Like
no.
What? A fire pit, the view, a tennis court, a heated pool. This is paradise. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Man, your big teeth ass. Listen, bro. She the reason why our women as a whole, and I'm speaking in general, got these convoluted ass expectations, dog. They showing women who should not even be exposed to this shit. This shit. Your girl live in a Magnolia, bro. She live in Harmony Oaks. She will never see no shit like this. But guess what? She follows somebody who just so happens to go here. Now she want her drug dealing ass boyfriend to drop everything he doing. He got to lead a block. He got to stop making sales, stop busting plays. He got to go get his shit together so he could bring her here now. Otherwise, you don't love me. Before she saw this, dog, she was cool to go get a daiquiri and chill on the lake, bro, with a 3-pound bag of crawfish. Now she want to go to Sedona and look at rocks. Girl, you from the Magnolia. The only rock you ever seen was crack.
What's up now? I get my man to pop the shit out you right now. Who? You, Tom. What you trying to do? Let's go. Yo, Poppy. Watch out, y'all. Everybody watch out. Everybody watch out. No, we playing.
Say, dog, real talk, when I be trying to get the kids ready and shit and they don't be moving with no urgency, dog, this what I be wanting them to move like, man. Have some get right with yourself. That lady was, boy, she thought it was over.
X come from Boca Raton, Honda Caravan, Fro for Eon, red, black, and white Chevy. Now Ryan Dion. Put them lights up in my rim. Now Ryan Dion. My cars look like crayon. I don't know how to man though.
Okay, I can show the lean.
I don't know how to dance though.
That's how you end some shit.
Say, dog, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I told y'all this before. Young Drew, highly slept on, dog. That boy was spitting. If you ever looked at the hands of people who play piano, they always got this slope. Like, it's like they hands is permanently stuck like that from hitting them keys. I noticed that, dog.
Hey. Yo, what up, kid? Can I introduce you to this girl? I really love this girl. Yeah. Man, she's so fine, straight up dog. She's running about 5'4", red bone, damn. She drive a black Durango, license plate St. Angel, tattoo on her ankle. Say she making pesos, crib on Beach Street, right off 17th Street. And I call her, wait a minute, hold on, dog. Do she got a crib? Works at Waffle House, Do she got a beauty mark on the left side of her mouth?
She
works
do.
for Georgia Tech, works for TBS, yep. Man, I can't believe this. Damn. Tell me what's wrong, dog. What the hell you tell me about? I'm your only soul, what's on your mind? Man, I didn't know that you were talking about her. You're telling me, boy, I know it like a passion always worth. You messing with the same girl. Same girl. Love of my life. And my potential wife be the same girl. We've been messing with her. Same girl. Thought she was someone I could trust, but she's been doubling up with us. You, hey, man, we've been messing with the same girl.
Hell yeah, goddammit, I like that shit. Hey man, y'all know what's crazy? A lot of people don't understand how talented Usher and R. Kelly really is, man. First of all, I feel like Usher is the better vocalist, but R. Kelly got more skills. Y'all gotta understand something. R. Kelly was a trendsetter. R. Kelly know how to mix and master music. R. Kelly is a songwriter. R. Kelly is a producer. The nigga writes stories. This nigga wrote the song Busted with Ron Isley. He wrote that song. All that shit. And you know what's even crazier? My dog Ron Isley been getting cheated on since the 60s, man. Easily. That nigga got a song called Choosy Lover. What he said in that song? He said in that song, I ain't never gotta worry about you sleeping around, jumping in and out of bed. Cause you're doing exactly what you said. I thought I had a lover, but she was sleeping with someone else. That's what he said. That was in the 70s. That nigga been getting cheated on my whole life, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it moving.
Lord, I've got some things I need to say.
Oh my God.
Lord, I've got some things I need to say. Say, devil, you can't win. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them.
Man, people crazy as hell, dog. Funeral Stud is killing me.
When a man is handsome, he's genuinely handsome. When a woman is beautiful, she could genuinely be beautiful, but also she could be enhanced. There was a guy on here. His name was Clavicular, I believe. And
look, let me tell y'all something before she rock out, dog. When women say a dude is handsome, that means that he probably really, really handsome in real life. When a woman be beautiful, dog, like she just said, it'd be a whole lot of enhancements, dog. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. Have y'all ever seen a video on TikTok or anything like that where a woman say men don't know how to take pictures? They be looking mid as hell on Instagram. And you see them in real life, they be damn. But it's the opposite for women. The women look better on Instagram. And when you meet them in real life, they ain't all they cracked up to be. They catfishing, basically. Every woman, if you gotta take 2 points off of her in real life. I'm just calling a spade a spade. If she look like a 10 to you and you found her on Instagram, dog, she an 8 in real life. And brother, if a woman thinks you a 5 on Instagram, when she see you in real life, you probably a 7 to her. Real talk.
And he talked about how when a man is good looking, he's good looking without any help, really. Like, there's nothing he can do. He can't put makeup on. He can't, grow out his hair and style it a certain way that really makes him look like, in general, a good looking guy is going to be a good looking guy without additives for the most part.
With the exception of the beard. Real talk. I seen some of you ninjas rock a beard and then cut that shit, and I was just like, damn, your wife gonna leave you, brother. Your kids gonna disown you too, because you don't look like the same person. You was out here catfishing.
But when a woman is good looking, like, what did she do, right? Did she dye her hair? Did she fill in her eyebrows? Is she wearing eyeliner? Is she wearing lashes? Is she wearing contacts? Did she, contour her face to change her literal facial structure to enhance shadows in parts of her face so that she could look better, okay? Does she wear a corset? Has she gotten surgery done to enhance her breast or her body? Has she gotten filler, Botox? Like, it's true that a lot of times when a woman is beautiful, well, she may have had some support with that. But when a man is beautiful, he is truly beautiful.
So in other words, what she trying to say, y'all, is if you think I'm a sex symbol, chances are I really am. Straight up.
For anybody that gives a fuck, I am now going to be incorporating girth and length maxing into a daily routine. I've seen so many people
tell us you a shrimp boy without telling us you a shrimp boy. What the hell?
Recommend this shit to me on Reddit. So I went through Reddit. I went through these threads, and I was seeing proof. Am I glad that I saw these pictures? Not necessarily. However,
you saw proof, nigga.
I was seeing these people find progress or size where they were gaining a little bit of extra girth, and some people were getting, like a half inch to even like a 2-inch mark for very, very few people.
What?
So I'm not gonna lie to you, it is very tempting to try to do this, because if I'm going to the gym to make myself look better and to be more physically fit, why not also invest into a little bit of a size increase for, I don't know, anybody who it may affect.
Say, dog, real talk though, you ain't gotta do all that, man. A lot of y'all niggas is gotta be politically correct over here. A lot of you guys are in a caloric surplus. In other words, you got a lot of excess body adipose cells, fat cells. You lose all that, bro, you can get you an inch or two just doing that. Real talk. Y'all remember Nutty Professor? When that nigga was looking down, he was like, "Oh my God, I'm thin. I'm thin. I'm thin. I can see my dick." I'm telling you, that's how y'all gonna be, man. Real talk.
All the DMs I'm getting for all the guys that hitting me up about where did I go for my hair transplant.
Oh shit.
I went to Ashley Tarkin, ASLI Tarkin. But if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't go to Ashley Tarkin. I would go to Heva Clinic or Now Hair Time Clinic. I'm gonna put all the pictures of the places I go in my comments after this video is over. The reason I wouldn't go back to Ashley Tarkin because if you need some more work done after you done showed off their work and all that, they still try to charge you. They're gonna probably take a couple of $100 off instead of going to Heva after you went to them and you trying to go back. I don't think you got to pay. I really don't think you got to pay. So if I had to do it again, I would not go to Ashley Tarkin. Do not go to Ashley Tarkin. X. Heva Clinic or Now Hair Time Clinic. I'm gonna put their profiles in my post. So that's responsible.
Hey fellas or ladies, how y'all feel about hair transplants, dog? Me personally, as a man, if you feel like you need to go get a hair transplant because that's gonna make you feel more confident and more secure in yourself, by all means, go do that shit, man. I'm never gonna be the type of person that be like, damn, what you need to do all that for, man? God made you bald headed, just rock it, brother. Some niggas ain't feeling the bald head. Now, me personally, I got a bald head. I be rocking that bitch. I go places in public, it ain't no problem. If I wanted to get a hair transplant, I'd have been got that thing. But the problem is, I'm already a sex symbol. This gonna bring it to the next level. I ain't gonna never stay inside. I'm gonna be running to the store, running errands for no damn reason, getting a haircut twice a week. I don't have time for that, man. The amount of pressure that's gonna be on a brother after that, man. All these women throwing themselves at me, man. I can't deal with that type of temptation. God damn it. That's why I ain't going to Turkey. But anyways, man, I'm about to get at y'all, man. I'm about to go book a consult with Heva Clinic. I'm gonna holler at y'all.